Today we've got it's a bit different than last time. Last time he had no chest. Um, he was there sitting down, deflated, and he just looks revived right now. And yeah, touchline people, touchline. What are you saying, bro? What are you
Nothing,
saying?
man. What are you saying, bro?
Not bad, bro. Not bad. Arsenal, Man United. Um, I thought it would be a 1-1. That was my prediction. I think Arteta got it wrong again and again and again. I think Amorim played to his weaknesses, and Amorim schooled him. To be honest, he schooled him once more. Yes, people would say that they didn't win. They should have. In my opinion, they should have. Because I heard some Arsenal fans saying that a draw was fair, and I went back and saw like key moments of the game. I was like, nah, that wasn't. Man United should have won that. But yeah, touch. How do you feel about the game?
Yeah, I think we should have won, man. Especially second half. David Raya. Yeah, I mean, now how Arsenal fans feel about when De Gea used to do it to you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? When he used to pull off them 3 or 4 saves in the game, you're just like, how have you done that? And that double save in the last minute we should have won that, man. The Mazraoui one was good as well. What was the other one? They had one from Xerxes, the lit. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So he made 4 or 5 probably world class saves that game. And yeah, saved Arsenal from losing what would have been embarrassing, losing to the worst Man United team in however long.
true, bro. The Hoyland one, Hoyland cost you a lot. Like that, at least one of those two chances you should have buried. Even as an average striker, you should have buried one of those two chances. Xerxes with the back heel, that's another chance. And I think Garnacho was someone to talk about. You know what I'm saying? He was someone that we need to talk about because I want to ask your opinion. Of course, I think I don't know if you rate Garnacho that highly or not, but I think he played very well against us, and I think it was a masterclass to play Amarim on the right. Because think about it, yeah, we had Calafiore on the left, and we know that Calafiore is weak defensively. We didn't see Garnacho play. Well, Garnacho can play on the right and the left, but usually he plays on the left. So I think it was a tactical masterclass from Amarim. I think he got everything right, Amarim, that game. Um, what do you feel? How do you feel about Garnacho's performance, man? How do you feel about
Yeah, it's
Garnacho's
probably one
performance?
of Garnacho's better games, to be honest with you. I thought Saliba and Gabriel weren't great. I thought they were. I thought Xerxes was handling them. Do you know what I'm saying? I know as someone said the stats like Saliba won all the duels or whatever the stat is, but it looked like to me almost every time, not all the time, but almost every time Xerxes he was holding the ball up, he was laying it off and things like that. And yeah, Garnacho was running them ragged, especially in that second half. It was just his pacing behind. And usually Gabriel and Saliba just sweep up. They've got the pace to cover and they've got the strength, but they couldn't handle him. And he actually had a good game. No real quality, which shows the lack of quality that he's actually got because you know, he would get into the position and he just fling the ball into the box. He wouldn't do much with the ball. However, yeah, that was one of his better games in my opinion. I think
I
yeah,
think they were talking about aerial duels. I don't think they were talking about all duels in general. I think they were talking about aerial duels.
might have been, I don't know.
Yeah, he won 4 out of 4 aerial duels. I think Xerxes played his game. I understood why Xerxes was started over Hoyland, obviously for the obvious reasons to play as a target man, to play the little 1-2 touch. Xerxes sick on the ball. I'm not gonna lie, but Xerxes has that problem that most people struggle in the PL is that if you're slow, you will not get time on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Hoyland showed that. His slow reaction got Rice to get that beautiful tackle. I think it's 50 tackle from Rice. It was a beautiful tackle, but I think Hoyland took too many touches. Took too many touches. But overall, I think Arsenal played as Arsenal have been playing since the start of the season. Nothing really changed, nothing really changed the way we play. We can see that this manager is clueless when it comes to mid or low blocks. We guessed, did we guess touchline? We guessed that Man United are either going to be forced or going to play a low block or a mid block. And I think
Yeah.
Amarim got everything right that game, you know?
Well, he's done Arteta 3 times, hasn't he, in his career so far?
Yeah.
He's done 3 out of 4 times. And the only time Arteta beat him was when he scored two from 2 corners.
Yeah, set pieces. Set pieces. And I think Man United, funny enough, Man United did defend the set pieces very, very well. They got like what? We had like nine, I think
Yeah,
nine
I told you we
corners.
got miles better defensively from set pieces. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're more coached defensive, like in terms of set pieces. It's very clear that he's worked on set pieces like that, because we were conceding a set piece every week. We conceded one to Forest, we then obviously conceded 2 to you. I think we conceded 1 or 2 to Tottenham and things like that. So it's clearly very worked, because recently I can't remember. I mean, I think we conceded 1 to Palace a few weeks ago, but I don't know. Was it 1 to Palace? It might not. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah.
No, they got better and better at set pieces, because do you remember Man United when they played us the last time? Or well, before the FA Cup? Shit, they were shit at set pieces, man. They were like,
yeah.
we didn't catch any set piece. And I think, even though I do not rate Onana, I think he done well in the set pieces. But still, Onana had nothing really to do, did he? He didn't have much to do.
I don't
He
remember a
didn't.
save him making. I can't lie. I don't remember him making a save.
Yeah,
Maybe he
I
did.
know.
No. Tell lie. He did. He made one with Odegaard. I think he made a few with Odegaard. That's about it. I can't remember
Yeah,
any other ones he had to make.
yeah, cushion foot. Come on, bro. Odegaard. He had like one good shot. Apart from the others were all savable. But yeah, man, big up Safwan. Big up Safwan, my bro. My little cuz. Saliba will stay if it's me. I'm in Madrid 190%. Yes, I agree, bro. If a lot of people were Saliba, they would move to Madrid. But Saliba just said that he's staying. He didn't say that he's not going to move in the future. He's just staying this season, the
Did he
next
say that
season.
he's staying?
Yeah, I think he was asked and he was like, "Yeah, I'm happy at Arsenal." Blah blah blah. You know how it is. No, look. Let's be honest. If you have an agent, your agent's telling you, touch, that when you're out there doing a press conference, you don't tell them that we're going to make a move. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not
Yeah,
going to
that's what
come out and
I was thinking. Like, I know I heard he said he's happy at Arsenal or something like that.
mm,
But I was like, yeah, he's gonna say that, but like, I still think he's leaving. But if he said he's actually staying, then he might actually stay.
yeah, I think he's saying that. I think he said that in general, players just don't tell you they're gonna leave. It's just how it is. You can't be telling the other teams that, or your club, that, oh, I'm gonna leave halfway through the season. It's just unprofessional, I guess. You know, most of the players don't tell you that they're gonna leave, and I've heard players before saying that I'll stay, and then they end up leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really like something you can be like, oh, Saliba told us he's gonna stay. I think he will stay for another year, but I don't know after that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just after that I don't know. But yeah, man. Big up you not, large up Rashid and TLF. Big up, my bro. Big up AFC. Rashid touchline. Big up watching Yamal balling out. He's the best under 21 in the world football. 100%, man. From what I watched, Lamine Yamal, bro. Wow, man. What a player. What a player. What a player, bro. How'd you feel about Lamine Yamal, bro?
Yeah, he's a baller, isn't it? He puts the bid order. Oh, he needs time. He don't need time, does he? Do you know what I'm saying?
He does not need
No, he
time.
got. I think he's got a goal and assist so far this game. Might have had another assist.
Yeah,
But yeah, his assist was unreal. We sat 2 players on their arse and then lobbed it through about 3 of them and then put it on a plate for them.
exactly. Exactly. And some people are saying that he didn't mean it. I didn't see the goal, but did you see the goal? Did you see Yamal's
The
goal?
goal, yeah, he chipped it. No,
Yeah, they're
might not
saying
have
that
meant
he
it.
didn't mean it.
It still goes in. Do you know what I mean? Who cares? It goes down as a goal on the record.
Who cares, bro? Who cares? Who cares? Tacky Arsenal, big up, my bro. Big up. Oh, evening, Charlotte. Big up, Rashid. Hope Ramadan's going well. It's all well. It's all well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Big up Touchline. Big up Charlotte. But. What about Max Dome and Rashid? Big up to you, Charlotte. I hope you're having a great evening. But yeah, going back to the game, bro. I think we were failing to create anything. Like we were really helpless against Man United's defenses and the creativity, the lack of creativity, everything sideways. Just Rice running and
Yeah,
running around.
sideways, backwards every time. Sideways, like it was like Man United under Van Gaal. We just sideways, and no one really got any quality to break through. You know what I'm saying? You got Odegaard, who's supposed to be the creative spark, but what does he create? He's the biggest system player I've ever seen. They call Phil Foden a system player. He's a literal definition of a system player. He needs runners in behind. Yeah, he needs his wingers to run inside, and he's obviously Trossard and you know, Waneri, I don't think people will get onto him. I understand why. I mean, he's been getting a lot of gas recently, and he was in Euro's pocket, and then Heaven come on, and he was in Heaven's pocket. But Joe was saying he had no runners, but Odegaard just doing little spins, little nice turns, but no ability to break a line. Do you know what I'm saying? I understand they've got no striker, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's just boring, bro. It was just boring. I was just saying side to side. As soon as we went 1-0 up, I said, we're not losing this game. We knew that anyways because we've got an unbeaten record at Old Trafford. We've not lost like in the Premier League era when we've been leading at half time ever at home.
Yeah. Oh. I agree, to be honest. I agree. Big up Shane Gooner. Big up, bro. Are you available? Shane, just let me know. Let me know if you're available right now. You can jump on. You can jump on, have your say as well. Big up Kai. Big up Rashid, mate. Hope all is well. 100%. Big up to everyone that's locked in as well. Hey, like and subscribe to my guy Touchline, bro. Like and subscribe. He's what, 4 away from 400? So yeah, man. Free. Come on, like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. Hopefully he's gonna be 400 by the end of this show today. But like you said, bro, like this negative possession is not working for this club, bro. And it's not working for Arsenal. And it never worked for any club, really. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the lack of ideas and the lack of responsibility from players that we deem star players, i.e. Odegaard, do you know what I'm saying? I.e. Trossard, i.e. there's a lot of players on the pitch that had a lack of creativity. We never saw any fearlessness. Oh, no. Going forward, how we tried to break down Man United was so obvious, and it was playing to Man United's hands. Those crosses, those spamming crosses, is just not working. Three tall defenders in the box. How do you expect? Let's be honest. How do you expect to score? But yeah, man. Shane. Yeah, sure, man. Sure. I'll send you. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link, my friend. Shane, bro. You can jump on, have your say as well, bro. Real Arsenal fan. Real Arsenal fan, Shane. But yeah, man. I don't know, Touch. Well, you was expecting to lose the game. Was you surprised?
Yeah, I said 2-0.
Was you surprised?
I mean, we probably would have lost the game in the end. You know, I mean, if we didn't score a free kick. To be fair, I mean, I heard people complain about the wall. Do you know what I'm saying? Even on Sky Sports now, they're doing I mean, I guarantee this happens every single game of football that's ever been played. That the wall is never ever exactly 10 yards because they don't do it by quick, like not by quick, by like very very precise movement. They just do it by walking back. So there's no wall is ever 10 yards. You might get the odd one that's 10 yards, and they're all sitting there going the wall. I mean, I saw that geezer on AFTV, bro. I won't mention his name. Yeah, but what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. And he's sitting there going, I'm watching it from the crowd, and the wall was it said 12% back. I'm like, bruv, are you crazy? How would you even know that? There's a big up to you, though. I'm 2 subs off now, 400. Go on. Gonna try and get some.
Big up Charlotte, man. But yeah, like you said, continue. Sorry to cut you off, but like, I agree. Yeah. I agree, bro. You will. It's not about the wall. It wasn't. Even if you didn't score, I believe, even if you didn't score the free kick, you would have scored any other way, it would have been a goal. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that it was just because of the free kick that he got the points. So I don't agree with you on that point. But to be honest, there you go. One more subscriber. Big up to everyone. Big up the community,
One
bro.
subscriber of 400 lads.
Big up the community, bro. Big up the community. Big up Juve corner cast. Oh, you lot got smoked yesterday. You lot got smoked.
I thought I would win. I looked at the odds on Bet3, so I was like 7-4. I was like, I thought I don't know when, but I just went both teams to score, bro. They put them to the sword. Do you know what I'm saying?
Lookman, bro.
Gasparini. They're still in Europe, Atlanta. Atlanta's still in Europe. They're not, are
no.
They?
Atalanta, I don't think so. Yeah, they got knocked out.
Yeah, they got knocked out by Bruges. Yeah, they did. Fucking hell. So they might go trophyless, no? Or then it's in the copper. Yeah, rather not talk about, bro. Listen, he's a Motta out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They want more. Have you heard what they've been saying about Motta, the fans? They were calling him a son of a bitch in the ground, and they were chanting "son of a bitch Motta" or something outside the ground. They don't fuck around, bro. They've had enough already. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know, in Europe it's so different. It's so different compared to like the UK. Do you know what I'm saying? The UK, everything's negative. Everything's negative. And it's only Premier League, by the way.
It's just in our country, it's just like the culture. Big up, man. Big up. 400 subs. Let's have it right. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Big up, man. 400 subs. What's it called? But it's like, it's always been more just about supporting your team rather than the actual results. It's just been like that for hundreds of years. They, as you said, we were talking about the films last time. They don't care, bro. They want to go out, do a bit of, you know what I mean, David Coote stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Drink, have a punch up, and then go to the result. Result comes third and fourth, bro. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. They don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? They get their adrenaline rush from other things.
True. I can't lie. True. But no. Even like you said. But the thing is that it's just when it comes to the Premier League. When it comes to the Premier League, it's just too soft. I mean, the UK in general, they're just trying to make it soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just the UK. Sorry. The whole wide world, they're trying to get everybody soft, like everything's soft when it comes to football. Football never used to be like this, yeah. Football's about accountability, yeah. Real Madrid will cuss you out for not playing. They booed their players.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it, but Lee told me.
Yeah, they won their game and they booed the players. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, let's be honest. And it's Real Madrid. They win every year. They won this year anyway. They won.
I'm saying people tell you that, it's so toxic for the players and it's such a toxic environment. Well, Real Madrid do it all the time when their players aren't playing to the standard. And, you know what I mean? They win every year. So they're doing so right. Make sure you smash these likes up, by the way, people. We're only on 3 likes. Come on, let's try to get to 10 likes at least. Jobs, I've got 5 people watching my stream. I don't know how many's watching yours. Make sure you smash the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to RACHID as well.
Big up, man. Big up. But yeah. Like I said, bro. We are trying to say, hey, big up. Shane Gooner's in the building. Shane Gooner.
Sorry, boys.
Great to have you on. The other day I was just watching. When I was doing the show with Aaron, I saw your comments and I was loving what you were saying. And yeah, now you've got your chance. And I'm saying I want to hear everything you think about or everything you. Let's talk about the Arsenal Man United. Okay, we'll start there. The Arsenal Man United, what was your thoughts after the game?
It was shocking. It was shocking again. You can hear me properly there, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just throw the earphones on. Give me a sec.
You all right? Can you not hear?
I don't. Yeah, I can hear you. I think we can't hear Shane. Shane, we can't hear you. Yeah. Whilst Shane's sorting out his technical issues.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you anyways, Rashid. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this. Get this up and do it as a video. What's it called? You know, obviously there's that whole DOF thing that's come, the Andrea Burst, I think his name is, from Atletico. There's obviously a little theory going on. I heard. I don't know if it was Lee Gunner or someone said. I don't know who. I just got told by an Arsenal fan on Twitter or something like that. But I don't know if Lee Gunner said it or something, or someone said it, that he's going to come in within a year. Arteta's got a year left to prove that he can win something, major. If not, then he's going to bin him or something like that. Or I personally think my theory is within a year he'll either walk himself because he won't have the say. He won't he's dealt with Simeone. Simeone had a lot of power at Atletico, but Simeone was also good enough to have that power. So whether that's a bit of clash or not, I don't know. And then with Arteta, he's like, yeah, I say he's either going to sack Arteta within a year or he's going to walk in a year. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be the game changer that everyone's making him out to be? Do you think he's going to be, do you think he's... I think he's miles better than Edu. His credentials tell you that he's miles better than Edu.
Hell yeah.
He's brought elite footballers and he's won trophies. He's built a team that with against the arguably the two biggest clubs on the planet. Yeah, and by the way, in their prime eras, in Ronaldo, Messi eras, he won a league title. Do you know what I'm saying? In the Ronaldo, Messi era, he won a league title. Yeah, and he took them to 2 Champions League finals. They were 40 seconds away from winning the Champions League. If it weren't for Rashid's header. So, yeah, he built a solid team. He's bought players. He's probably... I imagine there's been unknown players. If Atletico would tell us. Maybe Griezmann. I mean, Griezmann was born out of Sociedad, to be fair, but it's probably like unknown players that he signed and then they just turn into brilliant footballers. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be a top DOF for you? Do you think he's going to be an upgrade? Do you think he will sack Arteta? Do you think he'll win you trophies? Do you think he's a game changer or whatever?
We dissected this on... Lee Gunner's show, and I think it was me, Lee, and Matty, if I remember correctly. Big up to them. I think first of all, why is everybody happy? Is because this DOF that came in has a CV, so that's why everybody's happy. Which I don't understand why they accepted a manager that has no CV, but that's a conversation for another stream. I think he will. Instead of the players that we are getting right now, we will upgrade on them. Now, is anything going to change under this manager? I think he will give him 1 year because he came in. He can't just be straight down to business. Like, listen, Arteta, you're off and that's it. You can't do that because Arteta has sold. A lot of fans are on Arteta's side. So you can't just walk in and just sack Arteta. Because if you sign anybody after that and we face some difficulties that season, everybody will be like, oh, you see, what if Arteta was there? He never got do you know what I'm saying? He never got the players he wanted, or the injuries, or this, or that, or the ball, or I don't know, or the wall was 10. Was it 10.2 meters away or 11.2 meters away? The weather, we didn't feel well, but all red cards. Do you know what I'm saying? But so he won't just walk in and sack Arteta. This is my opinion, of course. I think he will walk in there, give Arteta a season. Arteta was getting a season. Two, because he's gonna get summer and
yeah. But when I say window, I mean summer window. I'd say it'd be interesting to know that.
Yeah, he'll get.
But the problem is though, is you lot have been strong linked with Sesko. I think you're going to get Sesko this summer. He's rejected you twice, but I do think you're going to get Sesko. Yeah. I mean, listen, you keep going back to the girl. She might end up actually, saying, you know what, maybe you're all right. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I do think that Arsenal, maybe Sesko will leave and join them. I think you'll get some dusty goalkeeper. I already said I think you get some dusty goalkeeper from Spain or something like that to be your backup goalkeeper. But yeah, do you think he will? I mean, one thing Atletico have always been good at, and that's also because of the manager. He's really good at getting strikers, but they've always been good at getting strikers. Forlan, Costa, Falcao, Griezmann. Nowadays you've got Sorloth, Alvarez. Yeah. Is there other ones? What's his name? Yeah. I want to say Martinez, but he might have flopped.
Jota, Cunha, Jota, the player that plays at Liverpool. Cunha.
Was it Atletico?
Yeah, him and Cunha,
yeah, him and Cunha.
I know.
Crazy.
I didn't know he was Atletico. I didn't know. I didn't know.
A whole list. There is a long list.
Listen, Simeone. The only one. That's why Felix. Felix is a bum. Yeah, because Felix couldn't deliver under that circumstances. The amount of strikers that have delivered under Simeone at Atletico it's been ridiculous. So yeah, one thing you definitely will probably guarantee is you will get a top class striker. Most likely. I mean, I know he's looked at Latoro. Apparently, Martinez has been linked. I don't think he's a scrub. I just don't think he's that great. I don't know if it suits you lot, to be honest with you. But yeah, what do you think?
I don't think Sesko would be the answer. I don't think he'll. If this, the thing is that let's first talk if this DOF has full control or not. Because if he doesn't, to deal with Arteta is not easy. We've seen it with Edu. Edu left. So dealing with Arteta is not easy. After knowing the strength he has at this club and how powerful he is at this club. But what I am happy about is that when Arteta was going to get 1 year regardless, by the way, he wasn't even without a DOF, even without him. Do you know what I'm saying? Even without
they ain't going to sack him. He's on 15 million a year. It cost him too much.
Yeah, but if he didn't win, if he's not going to win next year, I don't think a lot of fans will be on his side because there's no reason for them to be. You get me? Now this year,
there will, but there might be a new excuse though. Because I'm not being funny. We've heard that for the last 2 years. The last 2 seasons we've heard. If he doesn't win it this year, and then we heard it again the next year. Oh, Slot's now here at Liverpool. Klopp's finished. The Liverpool finished for a season. Man City have done 4 in a row. They're not going to be motivated to do 5 in a row. We're the team that's going to overtake them. We're the team that's going to do this. Arteta's, going to finally win stuff and Well, he hasn't done it.
He hasn't done it, and yeah, I agree. But like I said, I think he wasn't gonna get any more years after next year, regardless. But let's just hope this director of football or our new sporting director would be different. Big up to Aaron in the chat. Big up. But yeah, Shane, what's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on coming to this club?
Hopefully he'll come in and have a lot of control, like you were saying. I don't know if Arteta will stand that, and maybe if they do butt heads, Arteta might back down, might leave. But as you were saying, we've been getting this. Oh, if he doesn't win something next year, that's been too long now. He was already laying the groundwork today in his press conference for covering for himself, Arteta, when he was saying different people will have a different opinion on failure than maybe that I have. So he's already setting it up for saying, to me, success is, stability, and to me, success is, qualifying for the Champions League. For me, he's already setting himself up. But to me,
is he just Wenger in disguise?
Yeah. But look, Wenger had credit in the bank, though.
That's crazy, though, if he's actually said that. Like, success.
He said that today. He said, no, he didn't say the words I've just used there, but he did say that people will have a different opinion on.
Can I just say that? Like, what is this thing in football nowadays that people think they can define success? Success is already defined. Yeah. You can't change the definition of it. Yeah, it was defined 100 years ago. The success is to win. The metric of success is trophies, not get Champions League football. Especially not the so-called third biggest club or the fourth biggest club in England. The success is winning trophies. You won the most FA Cups. You won 13 league titles. You won about 30 major honours.
Yeah, but we're on the way.
Yeah,
the destination.
How many more? Mate, the destination.
The journey.
Yeah. Get the fucking light bulb, guys. You know what I'm saying? Get the fucking light bulb, guys.
Yeah, it's shocking. You see, it's what we've become accustomed to with him. We seem to just, as Arsenal fans, we take it. And I've been saying a lot recently to all the sort of the Arteta fanboys, if they can name me one other top club or so-called top club that will go 5 years without a trophy and not sack the manager in any of the top leagues, you won't find one. You won't. Chelsea wouldn't put up with it. United wouldn't put up with it. They sacked the manager who won stuff. City wouldn't put up with it. Even Spurs, who haven't won anything in 20 odd years, will sack their manager every 3 years if he doesn't win something. Yet we're expected to go 5 years with a manager, and we've gone backwards this season. We've gone massively backwards this season.
50 goals. 51 goals, actually, to be precise, 51 goals. The thing is that we did go back on a lot of metrics this season, and especially going forward. Do you know what I'm saying, Shane? You're 100% correct, and you're right. What I'm worried about is Berta bumping heads with Arteta. Now, we know that these cronkies just want a puppet or someone to, you know what I'm saying, to defend with. Like Arteta's their little puppet now. So he'll get the uproar of the fans, he'll get the anger, and he'll get the love from the fans. They don't care. They just want to be comfortable at what they do, just want to be comfortable running this club. So I think when they bump heads is when we're gonna have to find out how this club is gonna deal with this situation. And you think Arteta would get the sack first? I don't know, to be honest, because thinking about it, actually, what are they going to do? They're too invested into Arteta. Like you said, Touch, they're too invested. So I'm wondering because they fancy him. He looks. he's got a
If he
nice
looked like
hair.
Steve Bruce,
Nice
he
hair.
wouldn't have got after. Exactly. If he looked like Steve Bruce, he wouldn't get half the time he got. Let's have that right. He wouldn't get half the time he's got. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Pretty
Yeah.
privilege is a real thing, mate. Same with Odegaard. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got that Scandinavian look, you know, he's got that skinny Scandinavian look, and he's got the nice jawline. And it's the same with, brother, we see it with Garnacho, we see it with everyone, brother. You know what I'm saying? If the fans, you know what I'm saying, they just have a sort of attraction to them.
Yeah, because you could put him on Insta on like a meme where like you see him. Do you know what I'm saying? Put music
repping him on
it.
Twitter. Got a nice jawline, so got a nice picture of it and all that. Yeah.
Oh my dude.
It's Diego Costa never had a hope.
Exactly. Diego Costa wouldn't have a hope. But like, yeah, really, it is gonna be a problem. We're gonna have to see how this club moves forward. Now, getting Berta it's good news, to be honest. I saw it as good news. It was exciting news for me. We haven't been this excited for time because I wasn't one of the people that was excited when we got Arteta. So I don't know, to be honest. We're gonna have to wait and see because when they bump heads, it's gonna be a problem. I don't know who the fans are gonna back. You know what I'm saying? Who are they gonna back?
Sorry, the thing is that, you know, people have been saying about the injuries this season, and which I'm not buying into that. It's a squad game, and you know, and we could even talk at a different time. We could get into the fact that the most of the injuries are down to Arteta's intense training and his insistence on everybody tracking back. But besides that, people have been saying, like, you know, if Havertz hadn't got injured, and I've been saying we could have Haaland up front. If we're just passing the ball sideways outside the box, it makes no difference what player we have. And Arteta has ruined better players. He has ruined better players, and you could give him Haaland, you could give him Salah, he'd obliterate them because of his tactics and because he just insists on tracking back. That's why he wants Sesko. Sesko's just another Havertz. He's just another workhorse up front that he can lump the ball up to.
Sorry, Shane, just to cut. He's a faster Havertz. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And 100% like and subscribe to this guy. Shane is spitting facts right now. Continue, Shane. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You know, people are saying. I'm a big believer that maybe with Bertha coming in, it might be slightly different. But if Arteta still has even close to the amount of influence over transfers, I don't want him spending this money in the summer, because if this is the war chest and we won't get it again for another few years, he could destroy us for a long, long time to come. Even if we got rid of him then at Christmas, whatever manager comes in. I mean, Arteta has signed 6 or 7 left backs, and we're going to need to sign a left back in the summer. It's unbelievable. And our best left back has been there the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, there must be some personal reason that he doesn't play Tierney. There has to be a personal reason, because every Arsenal, but we wanted Tierney as captain a few years back. Most Arsenal fans want, when we were discussed about who's going to be our next captain, Tierney would have been on most people's lips. And now he can't even get in the team. Lewis Kelly's not a left back; he's an 8. You know, and he's going to have to sign a left back after signing 6 or 7 left backs. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy considering the amount of money he spent as well. We're seeing Lewis Skelly, that is not a left back, looking better than our left backs, which is crazy. Look.
Just on that point, another thing that enraged me about Arteta was he took credit for Lewis Kelly. That's how arrogant the man is. He came out and said, "Oh, I saw him in one training session and saw him as a left back." So all the Hale End coaches that have looked after Lewis Kelly through what, let's say he's been in the academy 11 years. All that work they've put in to turning him into the player that he is, and Arteta turns around after a couple of games and takes credit for him and says, "Oh yeah, I saw him as a left back." Yeah, he's literally just told Hale End, "Oh yeah, the work you did was okay, but I mean, I'm here now to save the day." You know, it's such a narcissistic attitude to have that. Oh, I saw him as a left back. All he saw him as a left-footed player that he could put at left back. He didn't see him as a left back.
But he's seen every number 8 that we've had that is decent and actually can play as a number 8, i.e. Zinchenko and Lewis Skelly. He's moved them to left back, and maybe Zinchenko's fault was kind of Pep. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, 100%. Copy Pep, because maybe Zinchenko was kind of like Pep's idea of moving into a left back. But I understand why Pep moved into a left back, because that midfield that City had at that time, there's no way Zinchenko's getting into that midfield. So it makes sense why Pep played him as a left back. But I can guarantee if Zinchenko stayed at City and he was playing this season, he would have played him. He would have played him in the midfield. He would have played Zinchenko in the midfield. But yeah, like you said, it's always, is it really the striker? Because Roy Keane after the game, I don't know if you heard it, Shane. He was saying that, is it really a striker problem? Let's say Arsenal do get a striker. Do you think anything will change? You can see the kind of football that we're playing at the moment, and it's
not the striker with the way we play. Striker, we don't play through ball. We just pass it around outside the box and then lump across in after 20 minutes. It doesn't matter who we had.
Exactly, man. Big up RTD. Big up anti-Madrid.
Man. Big up to RTD, my geezer. He's anti-Madrid, bro. I think because after he knocked him out, I sent it out of the day, man. He's a Man City fan, though.
Bro, I don't know. But yeah, touchline. Going back to Arsenal, Man United.
Make sure you smash the likes and make sure you subscribe to Rashid.
Hey, subscribe to me, Touchline, and Shane. Real talk, people. Big up to everyone that's locked in as well. But going back to the Arsenal Man United game, man, we saw that Arsenal again and again proved us right, which we don't want to be, but they proved us right on this system that we can't open up teams. We can see that Rice is. I know that Rice was playing well and he's a great player, like he's a great destroyer. But I don't know, Shane, if you agree with me on this, but I think Rice is the problem in this formation that we have, in this system that we have. I think that Rice playing as a number 8 is our problem, is our whole problem. I think it's one of the biggest problems. It's not the wingers only and the striker. I think it's really just Rice. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the lack of creativity that he has. And yes, he scored. Yes, he played well against Man United, but it's always a one-off kind of performances with Rice. You know, not defensively, of course, because defensively, most of the time he's great. But going forward, touchline. Yes, I agree. Yes, he did. And he was the only one that was running.
His celebration was absolutely cringe, though. His celebration was disgusting. He should be locked up for about a week for that. That was disgusting. But we're 14th in the league and he's shushing us.
Yeah.
And he's got a title to go win. Some players are just made for Arsenal, weren't they? Some players are just made for Arsenal.
I feel like if he would have picked the ball from the net, went up, and it was like, okay, guys, let's go again. And then we scored the second, and then he went to shush you lot, I would be all right with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But just equalizing and then shushing while we have bigger problems to worry about, or bigger fish to fry, as they used to say.
Bigger fish to fry, you know what I'm saying?
Right. There ain't no fish this season. Trust me. That fish died way early in this season. But Shane, do you agree with me? Yeah, trust me.
The thing about Rice is, when he scored that goal, he has moved back into the 6. You know, so
Uh-huh.
the 8 is completely wrong from. Why would you break and I mean smash our transfer record for a 6 and then play him in an 8? Only Arteta would think of something as ludicrous as that. You know, you spent 100 million on a 6. Play him in the 8. You know, and then even when he signed him, he dropped Gabriel and he tried to put Partey out just to squeeze them in. He always wants to squeeze his signings in. You know, if Tierney was one of his signings, he'd be playing. It's just arrogance, you know. But Rice is a 6, always has been. And if we're playing, for example, at home to Southampton or at home to Ipswich or, you know, one of the lower teams, he'll still play Partey and Rice. Why on earth are you playing 2 holding midfielders against a low block? You know, he should be playing Rice or Partey, one of them, rest one of them, and play 2 attacking midfielders. They're only going to play a low block. It's absolutely pointless. But that's the thing, like you were saying with Rice, he is a problem, but it's not his fault because he's being played out of position. You know, if he was playing in the 6, we'd be fine. But Arteta's trying to squeeze everybody but the right players into the team, and we've been stuck because of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Just
Not
on that
100%.
though, have you seen the Baleba? Is that I'm guessing that's Baleba and Camavinga rumours? Have you seen them? Camavinga's apparently up for sale for 70 million.
Camavinga's for sale.
Yeah, they don't. They've got an asset there. They probably want to get rid of. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he might want to leave himself.
So what's a Balabala?
Is that Baleba from Brighton?
Right.
Oh, okay, Baleba. Okay.
Yeah, Camavinga might end up at City. Yeah, he might end up at City. If he's going anywhere, he's ending up at City. Because United ain't splashing 70 million on Camavinga. I doubt Arsenal. I mean, he'd be unreal for Arsenal, by the way. It'd be Thomas Partey's replacement instantly. He'd be
great
unreal.
for us.
He's miles better.
And he can play left back as well, can't he?
Yeah, he can. Brilliant. Yeah, fucking empty toolboxes. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, does that inverted bollocks.
Yeah.
I'd say Arteta's frothing at the mouth now.
As well. Obviously, I don't think you're going to get Zubimendi, but I know you know, apparently you agreed the deal or whatever, and, you know, we'll wait for that this summer. So, yeah, but I think he's better than Zubimendi. So,
do you think he's better?
Yeah, he's miles better than Zubimendi. Zubimendi's mad over Gazprom because he's Spanish, as I say, pretty privileged, and because he's something that we don't see in England. Like, we don't see them types of players in England. We don't see them midfielders that are ball playing, tiki-taka, sideways, can ping a ball, He's like, you know, a dictator, basically. You know, we don't see that in England, you know what I'm saying? True. So everyone's sitting there like, oh, Zubimendi's amazing, but he's just like, for Spain, he's just a good player. If you speak to Madrid players, they go, he's just decent. Like, because they see players like that all the time.
What are Arsenal meant to be paying for him? 55, 60 million, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, the release clause, though, so it's straight up cash, isn't it?
But, I mean, if we're stuck for a left winger, a forward, we're going to need a left back, we're going to need cover for keeper. Why on earth wouldn't Arsenal just sign Partey up for one more year and not sign another holding midfielder and spend that money where it's needed? It boggles the mind that we'd let a competent player like Partey go, replace him with 60 million and not invest in the positions we need to invest in.
True. But yeah, we need to move quickly to the next game because we need to bounce. I know we need to go watch some Champions League football. Touchline, what do you think? How do you think we're gonna? Oh, sorry, Man United Sociedad. What's your thoughts, Touch? What's your thoughts, man?
I reckon we're gonna win. To be honest with you, I'm going 1-0. I reckon we'll shut them out, man. We'll drop a stinker. We're playing decent the last 2 games, to be fair. Since Casemiro's come back in that team, we've been playing good. And yeah, I think we're going to stink out a 1-0 win against them. They're not a great team by any stretch of the imagination. It just depends. If they score a goal, it's going to go to pens, I reckon. If they score a goal, it goes to pens, or they'll win. But I don't know. We just got to keep them at bay like we did in the first leg, and just don't give away a stupid penalty.
So how would you set up? How would you set up against a Sociedad?
Part of the boss, like we did against Thingy. Yeah, they're going to have the ball anyways, aren't they? They're more technical. They're better at keeping the ball. So they're just going to pass you. And we can hit them on a break. Just hit them with Garnacho, Xerxes, Ericsson front 3, like we did against you lot. Bruno and Casemiro in the thing, and you just ping the balls forward. Just keep going long ball. Xerxes up there as well. Xerxes got good strength, good touch. So you hold the ball up and then you just lay it off for Garnacho and you have, hopefully Bruno makes a run in the box or something like that. You get that one moment, you take it and you take the 1-0 win and you go through. Do you know what I'm saying? Because by the next leg, the next thing, I think it's in 3 weeks, isn't it? Or something like that, because there's the international break. We'll have Mainly back by then, I think. And Ahmad might be back. Ahmad apparently might be back by the end of the season. Apparently he might be back before the end of the season. So if we can get to the semis or the final, we might have our full strength team, apart from Martinez. But even then, our centre backs have been good recently. Euro and Heaven locked up in Mari.
So you would go with the same formation?
Yeah, same starting 11 that we did against Arsenal. Yeah, unless Euro's injured, I think we have to put Heaven in, but I don't know if he actually is. And Dorgu on the left, actually, Dallo on the right. So go because Dorgu is suspended.
Okay, interesting. That's crazy. I heard one of the fans I read online that he's happy with Bruno because Bruno has been one of the only players that has been scoring and assisting when Man United were, second place and when Man United are 14th place. How would you respond to these kind of comments?
Yeah, but the thing with Bruno is no one's ever unless you're stupid, no one's ever disregarded his GA. Yeah, but you can score goals and assists, but if they lead to nothing, they're irrelevant. Do you know what I'm saying? If I score a goal in a 4-1 loss, he scored a penalty in a 6-1 loss, and he was sitting there going, he was sitting there talking about in an interview, I scored a penalty, so it don't count, so I lost 6-0. Something like that, some shit like that. Put some cringe shit in an interview. Yeah, you can score goals. No one's ever disrespected his or disregarded his GA. He gets GA. But it's, there's other things that people need to look at times. Sometimes he just boots the ball forward and plays with too much emotion. Sometimes he just fires it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want your midfielder to be able to keep the ball, control it. You know what I mean? Keep it simple and things like that. And at times he does do that, but there's times where he loses his head and starts booting the ball forward. But yeah, he's scoring assists. And as I said, I said he was probably, if we were going to score against Arsenal, it'd be him getting a goal or an assist. He's the only player at the minute. He's on good run of form as well in terms of his GA. He's creating goals left, right, and centre. He created all 3 of the goals against Ipswich. He created both the goals against, or scored one of them against Everton and created the other one. He created both the goals, I believe, against Leicester or maybe the last one or something like that. He's on some mad run of form when it comes to creating goals for us. So yeah, I guess we just got to hope he produces a moment for us on Thursday.
100%. Shane, we're already through. Let's be honest. Then there's no way they can score six or 7 goals past us. So yeah, let's talk about who would you rather face, and if we was to face that team, what are our chances? What's gonna happen? Talk about the games.
I don't think we have a hope against either of them. But I strangely think we'd have more of a chance against Real if we were to have any form of chance. I think Simeone would twist us up and not. I think he'd get Arteta wound up. He'd get the team wound up. I do think Atletico will get through as well. I think they'll either win on penalties or extra time. I can see them nicking a 1-0 at home. But, I mean, let's face it, if we came up against it, the only reason I say Real is that they open up. And we've seen what happens when teams open up. We have a chance. When teams lock up, we don't. It astounded me that PSV must not have any scouts. Why did they not just lock up against us? All they had to do was watch our previous 3 games, and they would have seen that if you lock up against Arsenal, they will not score. So Madrid, Ancelotti's wily, but he will go for the kill, I think. And you never know if we were to break away and score, could we lock up? Or could we lock up against that team for 90 minutes? Well, 180 minutes even, I don't know. The PSV game, you may as well strap in for a 0-0. That's going. Both teams are just going to sit back and not bother stretching themselves. But yeah, getting through, I suppose, a 10% chance of beating the Real and a 5% chance of beating Atletico. In my mind, I'm being pessimistic, I suppose, but I just don't see what we have to beat them. I really don't. If Arteta, I'd prefer him not to rush Saka back, which I could see him doing. He's already, half destroyed the kid. I think that maybe going out to PSV would have been better, just put us out of our misery. But now that we're through, look, people will point at the Liverpool team that won it in 2005 and the Chelsea team that won it, and say, oh, worse teams have won it. That's fair enough, and it does happen. But I mean, we shouldn't really be relying on a miracle like that at this stage, 5 years into Arteta's reign, or 5.5 years. But we'll get through with a 0-0, obviously, against PSV, or we'll get through. But I could see a 0-0, and then it's a flip of a coin which one of the other which of the Madrids knock us out. To me, I think it's a flip of a coin. But it would still be nice, I suppose. It's that thing of being so pessimistic like this and thinking, oh yeah, we're going to lose. But as the game approaches and you start to get that Champions League feeling, I know as an Arsenal fan, my head will start going, you know what, maybe we can nick one here, maybe we can do this. And, as we do as fans, and Arsenal do that to us, they build us up and they throw us a little nibble and we start to believe again. But, I mean, any game against either of the Madrids is a showpiece. So, I suppose, yeah, I'll just look forward to the game and I'll get up for it when it comes and I will start dreaming, but that's all it will be, is dreaming, really.
Makes sense. Makes sense. It is dreaming. It is dreaming. Facing teams like this, facing teams that have been winning or competing in the last, 20, 30 years, maybe longer. But since I can remember, and what are Arsenal? Arsenal, we've been not really competing. We met a weak Bayern Munich, the weakest Bayern Munich I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And we still struggled against them. We made Sane look like Messi. We made a lot of players on the pitch, but we made Goretzka absolutely bossed our midfield. So we've seen this Arsenal team against, and let's be honest, last year we were better than this year, and we still struggled against the Bayern Munich team. This manager is incapable of changing any game before the game or during the game. So where are we gonna really get? You know what I'm saying, with this manager? But yeah, I agree. I would rather face Real Madrid, and obviously we'll talk about this in detail after the PSV game. But I would rather face Real Madrid because I think Atletico Madrid is our kryptonite, and they kind of play that mid block and low block that we are afraid of. As soon as we face that, we know what this team is going to get through or going to go through. A Real Madrid will more or less attack us. The only thing about Real Madrid, they'll probably beat us, let's say, they'll probably beat us 5-3 on aggregate because we will score a goal against Real Madrid, but we will concede much more than we would concede against Atletico Madrid. So either way, we're not going through, but do you get what I'm trying to say here, Shane? 100%. They would punish 100%. Us. Real Madrid will punish you for the chances. Let's talk about the Real Madrid chances. The Xerxes, the Højlund. Those are goals. Those are goals. And this is just I'm talking about the Real Madrid against Manchester United chances. That those are goals. Those clinical goals. They've got Vinny, they've got Mbappe, they've got Rodrigo. It's a long day against them. But they are easy to get out. We can probably score a goal or two. But that's the biggest hope that we have. So let's just hope. Let's just hope they go through then. Because it's either way, really. We're just talking from the heart. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not getting us anywhere with this manager. We're not going anywhere. I believe that even with a striker or a whole team, it's the same thing. But yeah, man. Shane, big up to you, bro. Big up, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to this guy here. Like and subscribe to Touchline. I got a cart because I need to put on the Champions League games and I need to watch some football. And big up to both of you guys.
Big up, man. Big up to the chat, man. Big up to everyone. I'm on 400 subs now, so road to 500 starts now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
we're gonna get that by the end of next month, 100%.
Hopefully, man.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that.
Hopefully. Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe, share, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And like and subscribe to both of these guys. Shane, thanks for jumping on. Hopefully next time it will be it will be a whole show with the lads, you know what I'm saying, everybody there with the whole team. And yeah, big up to you, big up to Touchline every time. We'll do this again, of course. And
Big
yeah,
up, man.
and we're out, people, yeah.
Big up. I'm out.
Everybody out. Everybody out. Even the set piece coach.